Tonight, you'll see some of the world's greatest wrestlers in a no-holds-barred match on their way to a title. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a real treat, so sit back and enjoy. The fights will be coming up soon, but first, we'll hear from some of the fighters themselves and take a good look at The Rock. You'll see some never-before-seen footage of Alcatraz, the prison where no man has ever escaped. Or did they?
Located in the San Francisco Bay, this island served as a home to the most hardened criminals in our society, murderers and thieves of every sort. They said it was impossible to escape from Alcatraz. No one could survive the test, but many tried. Most of them were either captured or died in the process, which is why this place became the residence of such notorious criminals as Machine Gun Kelly, Al Capone, and Robert Stroud. This bout is being scored by a totally new system. It's called football-style scoring. 4 15-minute quarters in the match. A pinfall are 7 points. Penalties over the ropes are 3 points. And disqualification is 1 point.
Guido Falcone, one half of the world-famous tag team, the Sicilian Studs. Guido, how did you become a bandit?
Well, I'll tell you what, Vince Mancini. I became a bandit when the General found me up in 42nd Street, New York City, smacking little punk weasels like you side to side and spitting on bag ladies. And I'll tell you what, the General offered me a lucrative contract and said, Guido, come to the CWA and break some heads for me. And that's exactly what I did, Mr. Mancini. Do you have a problem with that?
No, but I think some of our guards will. Do you see any that will pose a problem?
Oh, guards! Guards! I'll tell you what, I've beaten every guard there is tonight. That Mark Valiant, I smacked him around. That Devin Michaels and Bo Vegas. Me and my partner Vito, we beat them for the tag team belts before. And who else? Oh, Minoldi? Who is this punk thinking he can come in to my backyard and fight with the big boys? It ain't gonna happen, Minoldi. You get in my way, and I'll slap him around. I swear to you I will, Mancini.
I'm here with Dangerous Don Minoldi, one of the toughest bodyguards in the business. Don, you heard Guido Falcone of the Sicilian Studs and all these other convicts bad rap the bodyguards. What do you feel about these guys?
Well, I'll say Guido, what's he, Guido the Stud or is Guido the Stump? He should have a little bit more respect for you, Boom Boom. He doesn't know where you come from. He doesn't know the respect you earn. I don't know his game he's playing. I don't know why he's insulting everybody. But I tell you something. We're going to get in the ring. We're going to sell it there. That's all I got to say. Because I don't know what his game is or why he's so pissed off at us. But I tell you something, man. He's really going to get it. I tell you, I'm going to stomp him.
What do you think of any of the other convicts? Do any of them pose a problem for you?
Well, they're all problems to society. That's why we're here. It's the bodyguards versus the bandits, convicts, scumbags, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're here. We're here to sell it. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. They come up here and they want to challenge everybody. They want to talk, and they want to come up and smash us in the locker rooms with chairs. They want to act like big tough guys. Well, let's do it in the ring. That's what we're gonna sell it. I ain't no professional wrestler, but I am tonight. When we go after it tonight, you know, maybe give him a few shots, see how it feels.
Well, good luck to you and all the rest of the bodyguards. I'm with Big John Hawk, a top rising star in the world of wrestling. At 6'7", 300 pounds, John, you're the biggest man and some say the meanest at tonight's event. Will that give you an advantage over your opponent?
You know, Boom Boom, size never hurt you in professional wrestling. You want a scouting report on the night? You people don't know what to expect, but let me explain it to you. It's going to be nothing pretty, and it ain't going to be nothing fancy. It's going to be this. We're going to walk into the ring against you guards. We're going to look you in the eye, and we're going to kick your face in. It's that simple. Comparing this to a professional football game is a joke compared to a barroom brawl. That's where I'm at home, and that, pretty boys, ain't Gold's Gym, and it ain't the bench press. You're going to find out tonight the difference when you walk into my backyard.
Well, they say that your favorite trademark hold is the lariat hold. Is this contraption you got over your shoulder help you with that hold?
Not at all, Boom Boom. This contraption does nothing but tie a man up after the lariat hits him. You see, you hit a man with the lariat, you don't get up. It's that simple. It's a right arm, and you're going to find out the difference tonight between a clothesline and a lariat. A lot of people throw a clothesline. There's one man in the world today throwing a lariat. That's me.
I'm here with both Vegas and Devin Michaels, better known as High Voltage, the newly crowned CWA World Heavyweight Champion Tag Team Wrestling. Gentlemen, being the new dogs on top, what's it feel like to have these bandits coming after you tonight?
Well, Boom Boom, I want to tell you something. We've been on top of the world ever since we won these belts, and we're on top of that mountain right now, but we're always looking over our shoulder because we've got the tough guys coming up behind us every week. But we're prepared. We try to stay prepared. I got my partner looking at my back. I'm going to look at his back, and we got other people that's checking it out too. So I think we're prepared tonight to handle what comes up behind us.
Hey, you know what? It's not without doubt. Everybody wants this right here. The thing about it is they got to go through this to get it. You know what I'm talking about, Boom Boom. You've been there. Maybe not in this deal, but in something else. It's all for the go. That's the bottom line. Any way you look at it.
Do you see any of these bandits that pose a problem tonight? Anything that you're concerned with?
I tell you what, Johnny Hawk's tough. Rod Price is tough. The main one we're concerned with and the one we've had the most trouble with is Skandar Akbar. Skandar Akbar does not like playing fair. So we got to watch out for Skandar tonight.
It's not the one that we're in the ring with. It's the four that's going to be on the outside of the skirts. That's the ones that we're going to be concerned with.
Well, gentlemen, good luck to you guys tonight, and we'll see you in the ring. I'm here with Mark Valiant, one of the top U.S. stars traveling in Europe. Mark, let me ask something. What do you feel the difference between the U.S. crowd and the European crowd is?
I'll tell you what, the U.S. crowd has been around a lot longer. They've seen a lot more wrestling. They're a lot more experienced about what's going on.
And as opposed to the European crowd,
Exactly.
It's new to them?
It's fairly new to them.
Let me ask something. Now that you've seen a chance to hear and look at some of your opponents tonight, what do you feel will be, who you feel will be your toughest match?
Tell you what, this is going to be a war tonight. We're going up against Big John Hawk, Rod Price, Alex Parteau, and Firebreaker Chip. All four of those are tough men, I want you to know. But I want you to know something else. I got High Voltage and I got Scott Putsky in the corner with me, so I'm ready for them. They want to go to war, we'll go to war. You know it's going to be a war, but I'm ready for a war. That's what I came here for.
We're all looking for a war, and we'll look forward to seeing it in the ring. I'm with Scott Putsky, a second-generation wrestler whose father was the famous Ivan Putsky. Scott, what does it feel like? You know, all these guys know who your father was. They want to go out and try to embarrass the family name. What does that feel like?
Well, you know, Boom Boom, there's not going to be embarrassment here. That's right, I'm a second-generation wrestler, and I'll tell you what. You know, pride's on the line. Polish Power's been running wild through the United States, Japan, Mexico, all through the world for years, and it's going to run wild tonight because we got Rod Price, Johnny Hawk, Fireman Chip, you know, and a couple other jabronis. But I'll tell you what, I got High Voltage, Mark Valiant, the Bodyguard. Hey, there's no stopping us. And I'll tell you what, tonight, we're pulling out all the stops. And like I said before, Polish Power has been running wild, and it's going to run wilder tonight.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring, Scott, and I'm sure our fans are too. I'm here with Rod Price, the holder of many numerous titles, and also better known as the California Stud. Rod, they say that everyone who's looking at you here tonight, they know that you're known as the California Stud, and they're gunning for you. Any problems tonight?
Well, you know, Boom Boom, I'm just glad to be here, and I'm glad to get the challenge to get in this ring tonight with these punks. You got some pretty boys. You got Bo Vegas. You've got Scott Putsky. All these boys are just too pretty. Well, you know, when I get done with them, I'm going to ogle them all up. And boys, you're going to have no girls looking at you. They're all going to be looking at the California Stud, as usual.
Rod, they say your trademark is the famous body slam. Will you be applying that tonight?
It's a power slam off the ropes, and nobody ever gets up when I give it. And Putsky, I'm going to put it to you, and you better look out for it, because you're the one I'm really coming for.
I'm with the new CWA World Heavyweight Champion, Chip the Firebreaker. Chip, your first outing since you won the title, what's it feel like?
Well, there's nothing to say. Words can't even explain it. Hey, maybe you can tell them. Hey, you're a champ. I'm a champ. Hey, It don't get no better than this, people. Let me tell you something. I'm 247 pounds of twisted steel, hey, and sex appeal. Let me tell you something, you armchair quarterback, fat, beer-bellied old men. You better lock up your wives and don't have them come down here to the sportatorium, because they'll get to see what a real man it looks like.
Does any one of these bandits or any one of these guards pose a problem for you tonight?
You think somebody's going to pose a problem to that? I don't think so. Let me tell you something. You got all these guards over there, so wannabe guards. You got all us, I reckon we're called criminals. Well, let me tell you one thing, guards. When you get your butt in the squared circle tonight, you better have your jock strap on, because there's one thing going on tonight, and that's war.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you at war. Back to you at ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to M Sports Production. The Bodyguards versus the Bandits. That is Mr. Universe 1991. I'm Doyle King, along here at the ringside table with the former light heavyweight champion of the world, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Also providing color commentary tonight, the Angel of Death. We are down here ready for a great match. It's a football-style match. The Bodyguards against the Bandits. Now, these are two teams who have no love lost for one another at all. We're talking about pitting the world heavyweight CWA champion on the team, of course, the Akbar's team against Ivan Putski's team, which consists of the tag team heavyweight champions, Devin Michaels and Bo Vegas.
Let's take a look at the Bodyguards team. The Polish Power, Scott Putski. Dom Minaldi, at 350 pounds, the meanest, strongest, toughest, most sought-after bodyguard of all time. Mark Valiant, former television champion of the world. Devin Michaels and Bo Vegas, Mr. High Voltage, are both world tag team champions. Steve Cox, who holds the world-class champion title. And the coach of the Bodyguards, Ivan Putski, WWF heavyweight champ and legend of all time. And their opponents, the Bandits, Rugged Rod Price, heavyweight tag team champ and ex-Oakland Raider. Guido Falcone, at 6'7" and CWA world champion. Chip the Firebreaker, WCW tag team champion and CWA heavyweight champion of the world. Big John Hawk, NWA heavyweight champion and also ex-Oakland Raider. Alex the Beach Bully Porto, Puerto Rico's heavyweight champion and international champion. Sean the Beach Boy Summers, GWF tag team champion. Hassan the Assassin, a bodyguard currently being trained by Ken Norton, 23-0, an enemy of Don Minaldi, and the coach of the Bandits, General Skandar Akbar, world famous with numerous titles and a low-down cheater.
Sean Summers and Guido Falcone all together.
Yeah, there's some real talent in the ring tonight.
1,490 pounds.
I was wondering about that.
Skandar Akbar. Let's get the announcement as the men come down the ring. CWA World Heavyweight Champion, Chip the Firebreaker. Big John Hawk momentarily making his way down the aisle. What a team Akbar has lined up for this match.
Yeah, leave it to Akbar. He's going to assemble a pretty good group of talent. If I have my suspicions, there'll be some wrongdoings going on.
Well, there's no doubt about it.
Akbar.
Well, General Akbar, the thing about it is he always seems some way to manage to turn things in his favor. A little extra added something or other that he brings down to the ring with him, such as the fire that he throws or his nightstick. Well, this time, he has gotten his own bodyguard, Hassan, the assassin from Iran. Yes, and he's going to be down here in Akbar's corner, which doesn't seem like it quite makes it fair for the other team. That puts it 7-on-6.
Any coach will tell you, in the heat of battle, you do whatever it takes to get over on your opponent.
That's right.
Well, you boxers allowed to throw fire in each other's face.
Led by Ivan Putski, former heavyweight champion. He is wrestled all over the world, as you have boxed all over the world and met many, many opponents, and he has his work cut out for him tonight in this match. Steve Cox here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. What a fireball he is in the ring, Angel.
Steve wrestled his second match of his career against me.
How did that turn out?
Beat his butt.
One half of the CWA Tag Team Champions, Devin Michaels.